Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm a photographer and dancer. I have a condition called MDP syndrome. MDP stands for mandibular dysplasia with deafness and photoid features. So the effects can include the loss of hearing, the loss of fat on the cheeks, arms and legs. So sometimes it can be hard to walk around barefoot, and it can be quite hard to do physical activities because I'm not as physical and as strong as other people. And I think the condition can be quite painful sometimes. So I always have to use special creams to help the pain. I also have to use eye drops to stop my eyes from getting dry. The condition is only known to affect 15 people worldwide. It's quite rare. There's not many people that have it, and it can be quite hard for people to understand what it is. So I think social media really helps me to raise awareness about it, and it really helps me to educate people about it. People ask me questions about it, and sometimes people might stare or people might laugh because they don't understand what it is. So the most important thing is to keep raising awareness so that people do understand, but also I feel that there's a lack of understanding in schools. When people go to school, they don't really know what it is, and I feel that by doing talks in schools will really help more people and be educated. And I think it's good to learn about other conditions and other disabilities, because I feel that everyone has a good story to tell, and everyone's story is very unique. So I think it's great that we can learn about these conditions so we can get to know that person better. And I feel that it really helps boost your confidence when you share your story, because you feel proud that you're sharing your story, but also you feel that you are a strong person, that you're a kind person, but also that you're sharing your story because you want other people to hear it, but also you want to educate people on what you like to do or just how you see the world. And I feel that that's what I do with my two passions, which are dancing and photography. So I feel that photography really helps me to show people how I see the world, and dancing has helped me to connect with others and to show people that just because we have a disability or we may look a bit different, it doesn't mean that we can't do these things. So I think everyone should always have a passion, something that they feel passionate about, something that they're really good at. And I feel that when you share that with the world, you're making yourself more confident, but also you're boosting your self-love and your self-esteem. So you're always trying to encourage others to be the best version of you. At the start, school was hard because I think I was walking into school not knowing anyone. People are looking at you. And at the start of school, I used to wear a hat. I didn't want people to see how I looked. So I was really frightened, and I was really worried about what people might say or do when they saw me. So I always used to keep my face covered, didn't really want to talk to anyone, and no one wanted to talk to me. So that was a big issue where I was like being closed off from the world. I was feeling depressed and I was feeling isolated, and I didn't really know what to do or what to say. And I feel that, well, why was I hiding away? Why was I not showing people who I was? Because I feel if I hide myself away, people are not going to know who I am. And if I show who I am, that people may stare at it or some people might laugh. But I thought that if I show who I was, then I can be proud of who I was. And I felt that talking about the condition made me feel more comfortable and more strong in myself and more proud. I felt that by doing a class assembly in my school, I felt it would help more people to understand what it was. And after I did that assembly, more and more people were more understandable of what it was. But also lots of people came to me and wanted to be my friend. So there's a difference there in hiding away and not showing people who you are, but why not come out and tell your story and show people who you are? Because then more people will talk to you and more people will understand, oh hey, he's a nice guy, let's be friends with him. The different things that I wanted to talk about were interesting to people. That's when I got into photography at the start of high school. My English teacher had a school magazine and he asked me if I wanted to be part of the school magazine, and he wanted me to include some of my photographs in it, and I felt that was really special to me because I wanted other people to see the photographs as well. I wanted other people to see what I was good at, but also I wanted other people to see that I have this talent. So I feel that photography again has really helped me get through the difficult times, to connect with others and to show people that if you have a passion and you keep developing that passion, you can get better at it. And that's what is really good about photography, is that you can create memories and you can create moments that will stay with you forever. Having friends is so important because you need people there to support you and you need people there to ask you if you're okay. And I feel that once I left high school, I lost a lot of the friendships because a lot of people moved away. Coming into adult life, it's been a different challenge because I feel that it's harder to make friends now. It's harder to socialise. It's harder to go up to people and to talk to them. It's also hard because, again, you're in a different environment. So you're always changing place. You're always meeting new people. Everywhere you go, even if it's somewhere new, you're going to find that difficult. So I think becoming an adult has been really difficult because there's always changes happening. But I've come to the terms with, if I use social media to make friends, you can reach more people and you can connect with others from around the world. Social media started maybe at the end of high school. I was taking lots of photographs in high school, but I didn't really know how to share them with people. I wanted to use a social media platform that would help me to share my photographs. And I thought though it would be hard because sometimes there's not a lot of engagement when you post online. Sometimes you can get frustrated and annoyed that not many people have seen your photographs. I had to keep posting regularly so more and more people would see them. I needed to post videos on there too to help the engagement grow bigger. And that's when I started dancing. And I feel that when I started dancing, I wanted to start posting dance videos on there too, just to show people that I also had another passion, and also another passion that helped me to be confident and to be positive, but also again to connect with others online. On social media there is always hate messages, there is always messages that sometimes can be quite hurtful. When I was younger, the messages did really get to me, and I felt that it really got to me because I didn't know what to say and I didn't know how to react. A lot of the time I felt upset, I felt lonely, kind of like trapped. But then I started to realise that they're only doing that because they're having a bad day themselves, and they're doing that because they feel that they want to get a reaction out of you. Getting hate messages is also something that it can really damage like your mental health, and it can really put you down. You always need to look at the people that love you for who you are, and you need to surround yourself with people who make you happy and who make you laugh, because those are the people that matter most. And if you ignore those messages, you're saying to yourself that I am a strong person, I am a kind person, and I can get through those messages. Kindness and positivity is always bigger than the hate comments. So I'm always telling myself that there's always 1,000 more positive messages than one hate comment. Regardless of what you do, there will always be hate. But the most important thing is to keep doing what you're doing and never stop. When I was younger, a lot of the time I was having frequent hospital visits. Doctors were giving me x-rays, I was having a lot of injections. That was a lot to go through, and nearly all the doctors and nurses knew my name because I was going there so much. I still go to the hospital because I have a lot of medical things that I have to go through. So a lot of the medication that I use help me to keep going. I have to keep doing exercise so that I can stay healthy. That's to do with dancing. Dancing is a great way to help you energized and to help you out there and to help meet new people. So I think with my condition, there have been things where I've noticed things come up. When my mum told me that I had this condition, firstly I didn't really understand what it was, but as I grew older I started to understand it. So I feel that the condition has negatives but also positives. We have a Facebook group with all 15 people in it, so it's a great way to connect with each other. And also I met one of the people in Norway, and so one of the people with the same condition lives in Norway. It was really good to meet them because to see someone that looks just like me is something that I thought I would never see. I'm not alone, there is always someone out there. But I also think that because it's so rare, even though it's really hard because not many people have it, I feel that it's quite extraordinary because when not many people have it, you can tell your story in a different way and you can experience the world differently. In the future, I really want to have the condition as its own charity so people can donate to the charity. There's 2 charities that have really helped me to share my story. So there's a charity called Changing Faces that have really helped me, but also there's a charity called Face Equality. You may look a bit different, but it's made you free, it's made you a better person, but also it's made you into a person that you can be a strong person and you can be the best person that you can be.